Queen Elizabeth II, the UK's longest-serving monarch, has died at Balmoral aged 96. Her reign of 70 years and 214 days was the longest of any British monarch in history and the second longest recorded of any monarch of a sovereign country in history. Elizabeth was born in Mayfair, London, as the first child of the Duke and Duchess of York, May 12, 1937. Let's recall Queen's life in pictures. May 12, 1937, the royal family is seen at Buckingham Palace in London after the coronation ceremony of Princess Elizabeth's father King George IV. From left, Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, Princess Elizabeth, Mary of England, Princess Margaret and King George VI. Left photo, October 9, 1926, Princess Elizabeth is pictured in her baby carriage for her first outing. Right photo, October 9, 1938, Princess Elizabeth and Princess Margaret ride in a carriage with the King and Queen to attend a morning service in Scotland. Circa 1930s, King George VI rides horses with his daughter Princess Elizabeth. July 5, 1937, Lord Elphinstone, left, greets the British royal family. From left, Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother, second from left, Princess Margaret, third from left, Princess Elizabeth, third from right, and King George VI, far right, at Holyrood Palace, Edinburgh, Scotland. Circa 1940s, Princess Elizabeth changes the wheel of a military vehicle during World War II. November 20, 1947, members of the British royal family and guests pose around Princess Elizabeth and Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, on their wedding day in the Buckingham Palace, London, England, 1950. Queen Elizabeth II makes her Christmas Day broadcast from Government House, Auckland, New Zealand. February 9, 1953, Prince Charles, with his mother, Queen Elizabeth II and his sister, Princess Anne, left, as they sit in an automobile following their arrival in London by train from a 6-week Christmas vacation at Sandringham, England. June 2, 1953, Queen Elizabeth II, surrounded by the Bishop of Durham Lord Michael Ramsay, left, and the Bishop of Bath and Wells Lord Harold Bradfield, walks to the altar during her coronation ceremony in Westminster Abbey, London, as her maids of honour carry her train. March 23, 1954, Queen Elizabeth II, followed by the Duke of Edinburgh, wearing formal dress as they are greeted on their arrival at Parliament House for the state banquet in Australia. April 3, 1957, Queen Elizabeth II, Centre, with Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother and the Duke of Beaufort. October 15, 1969, Queen Elizabeth II arrives at King's Cross Railway Station in London, England with her 4 corgi dogs after holidays in Balmoral Castle and before welcoming at Buckingham Palace the American astronauts of Apollo 11 who walked on the Moon. May 1970, Queen Elizabeth II visits the Town Hall in Sydney with Emmett McDermott, Lord Mayor of Sydney, during her tour of Australia. She is there in connection with the bicentenary of Captain Cook's 1770 expedition to Australia. July 29, 1981, Prince Charles and his bride Diana, Princess of Wales, wave from the balcony of Buckingham Palace after their marriage at St Paul's Cathedral in London, England. July 26, 1981, Queen Elizabeth II presents her son Prince Charles with a trophy after the Prince's team, England 2, beat Spain 10-5 for the Silver Jubilee Polo Cup at the Guards Polo Club in Windsor, England. June 9, 1982, United States President Ronald Reagan and Queen Elizabeth II attend a gala dinner at Windsor Castle in London, England. September 4, 1982, the royal family share a joke with Geoff Capes as they attend the Braemar Highland Games in Scotland. From left, the Queen Mother, Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Diana, Prince Charles and Geoff Capes. March 20, 1995, Queen Elizabeth II and South African President Nelson Mandela walk from the President's office to Parliament in Cape Town, South Africa during the Queen's week-long celebratory visit to the country. June 4, 2002, Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip ride in the Golden State carriage at the head of a parade from Buckingham Palace to St Paul's Cathedral to celebrate the Queen's Golden Jubilee along the Mall in London, England. November 18, 2007, Queen Elizabeth II, Centre, and Prince Philip, right front, are joined by Prince Charles, left front, Prince Edward, right back, Princess Anne, centre back, and Prince Andrew, left back. May 18, 2011, Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, visit the Guinness Storehouse and watch the pouring of a pint in Dublin, Ireland. The Duke and Queen's visit to Ireland was the first by a monarch since 1911. July 27, 2012, Queen Elizabeth II speaks during the opening ceremony of the 2012 Olympic Games at the Olympic Stadium in London, England. June 14, 2014, members of the British royal family watch the fly past as they stand on the balcony of Buckingham Palace following the Trooping the Colour. From left, Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Edward, Earl of Wessex, Prince Harry, Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William, Duke of Cambridge. June 12, 2016, Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, wave to guests attending the Patroons' Lunch celebrations for the Queen's 90th birthday on the Mall in London, England. May 13, 2017, Queen Elizabeth II drives her Range Rover around the Windsor Horse Show in Windsor, England. June 14, 2018, Queen Elizabeth II laughs with Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, during the pair's first engagement at a ceremony to open the new Mersey Gateway Bridge in the town of Widnes in Halton, Cheshire, England. Markle married Prince Harry in May 2018. April 17, 2021, Queen Elizabeth II watches as pallbearers carry the coffin of Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, into St George's Chapel in Windsor, England. He served as Prince Consort to Queen Elizabeth II until his death on April 9, 2021, months short of his 100th birthday. Only 30 guests were invited to his funeral due to coronavirus pandemic restrictions. May 11, 2021, Queen Elizabeth II reads the Queen's speech on the sovereign's throne as Prince Charles Wright listens in the House of Lords chamber during the state opening of Parliament at the Houses of Parliament in London, England. June 13, 2021, Queen Elizabeth II Center, with United States President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden in the Grand Corridor during their visit to Windsor Castle in Windsor, England. February 5, 2022, Queen Elizabeth II cuts a cake to celebrate the start of the Platinum Jubilee during a reception in the ballroom of Sandringham House in King's Lynn, England. June 2, 2022, Queen Elizabeth II watches with a smile from the balcony of Buckingham Palace after the Trooping the Colour ceremony in London on the first of 4 days of celebrations to mark the Platinum Jubilee. September 6, 2022, Queen Elizabeth greets newly elected leader of the Conservative Party Liz Truss as she arrives at Balmoral Castle in Aberdeen, Scotland, for an audience where she will be invited to become Prime Minister and form a new government. On 8 September 2022, Elizabeth II, the Queen of the United Kingdom and the other Commonwealth realms, and the longest-living and longest-reigning British monarch, died at the age of 96 at Balmoral Castle in Scotland, following supervision by her doctors earlier that day.